What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
We see the crowd.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They both want a knockout, you can tell. How about that time counter shot? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. A perfect counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You get everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Courage on display here is incredible. And he just misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Get that jump up. Just box him. Just great work up.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
He's off target. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Can't find a home with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. There's the bell for round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. You'd like to see more jabs. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They both want a highlight reel knock. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with hand speed, footwear, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Got out of the way of that right hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get beaten.
Both men step back for just a moment. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back. Pensacola's finest is down. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Unlucky to miss with that jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell.
Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Down goes Jones Jr.
GG.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, pop.